I mean, that's one way out of a marriage. Let's see what happened that last time around. We met Luke. Luke is named, I already forgot his name. We saw that he met Rebecca. They quasi fell in love. He got real weird all of a sudden. He dipped. They're assuming that he's in like the Bahamas or some shit. I'm pretty sure he's dead because he was in the mirror doing the shush thing and he was taking over little kid. We saw a really spooky, creepy glasses dude. It looks like he was getting pulled into the house, but it also kind of looked like he was falling. So I don't know, I feel like she was holding on to him and he like fell down an elevator shaft or some shit. But I remember that was spooky shit. Painting, hated it. That's 2 for 2 now. 2 of my paintings for this are my most hated paintings of all time. But I think that was all we saw when it comes to everything. I think we're all set. The way it came. I gotta wear my Jet Set Radio headphones. The mustache, that's right. I kind of shaved mine a little bit. Didn't want to, but kind of had to. Tried to clean up a little bit for you guys. I mean, and myself, obviously. But I kind of miss how it goes over the lip a little bit. Makes drinking coffee a lot easier, though. Directed by Liam Cat.
So you have to wear them forever now? Forever until you die?
Mom says they make me look extinguished.
I can already tell this is the kid.
She probably said distinguished.
She said mom, so is that her brother?
You can stay for dinner again.
I should go home.
No.
Okay,
really.
no, they're just
You can
childhood
stay.
friends.
My mom says you can stay anytime.
That's a pretty fast transition.
You're beautiful.
What is this, prom?
You ready for this?
Is prom or her wedding? This is her wedding. Prom. I love this song. Aww. And he died horribly. That's cute.
It was a dare. She dared me to kiss her, and so I did.
10 years old. My mom's gonna kill me. I have to make this right.
So
I proposed to her.
while we were walking to school,
I know he was 10, I'm sorry.
I get down on one knee and I asked her to marry me.
I
And
was
she turned
talking
me
shit.
down.
That's funny. I was 100% just
And,
talking shit. He actually did
over the
propose
years,
to her.
I kept asking and asking. Now, we're still pretty young, but I think we are old enough to know what we want. Danielle, thank you for daring me to do it.
Kind of hated that speech. It was kind of all over the place.
That's all I wrote.
You said, "Good morning, Mrs. O'Meara. I'm Danielle." and
Oh
I'm
yeah,
going
that's
to
right. She
be
was
your
saying
best friend."
she wanted to swap.
It's beautiful.
I can't tell if she hates it or not.
Come in.
Shit's not covered enough.
It does look a bit like you're trying to scandalise the village. Can't say I fault the general principle. Yeah, I just don't want to let Owen down.
Oh, that's right.
Honestly.
Owen's mom died.
You don't have to go if you don't want to.
I was trying to figure out why they were all dressed in black. I'm an idiot.
Okay. Now, can you help me get this thing off?
Blimey.
You can't tell if she just hasn't slept or she's drunk. She seems a little wiggy.
Thank you.
What did I say? What did I say? There was too much space. She's gonna go light a candle. She's just by the church humming.
Oh. Hello, Miss Clayton.
Fuck that. I wanted to play with the graves.
I don't like funerals either.
Why are you by a graveyard then? What are you doing?
Oh, what you up to down here?
They had to bury empty boxes. But we had to pretend anyway. And I thought that was quite silly.
You know, your parents loved you so much that in a way they'll always be here.
They're not here. Sorry, Miss Clayton. They're really not. I've looked and looked. But we can pretend. If that makes you feel better.
Oh, no. Okay, now, come along, sweetie. Pants are getting wet up. I guess you didn't make it to the funeral either.
Oh, Oh, no. Not my cup of tea, church in the village. Reminiscence. God. Since I was married.
I was gonna say she can't leave the grounds, but the other chick went. But we don't know if she went because she didn't go with her, so...
Understands that funerals for the living. It's up to the living to decide what they can and cannot bear.
What is grief, if not love persevering?
Right, you. Come along.
A reverent fuck.
Me and Miles will help. I can chop things up.
What letting you chop things up?
You only need to leave that poor girl on Twitter alone.
There you go.
Hello.
How was it?
Well, you know, just a barrel of laughs.
But if she's dead, if they're all dead, then maybe she did go to Owen's funeral. So I can't tell if she actually genuinely went to the funeral right now, or if she's like a ghost and she's lying. What is she? Why is she being weird?
Poppins, you alright?
Yeah. I'm fine.
Totally.
I need a minute.
Come on, someone's got to go ask her. Yo, so what's going on?
Oh my god.
I thought he was Peter Quint.
She's ridiculous. I'm much better looking.
He's taking that awfully well.
Sorry, Owen.
It's actually quite impressive. No damage done.
It's all because of the mustache.
Mrs. Gross, how did you know Owen was coming? She's been making your favourite.
That's kind of sweet, but I think they're all dead, so it's depressing.
You've got great shoulders. You know that?
Thank you.
Should wear your hair up on the day. Warm off.
Karen. I remembered what you told me.
Half a teaspoon of Marmite in the gravy. You can taste it. Yeah, my mum used to make this when she had to go away.
Aww.
And keep for days in the fridge. Sorry, still recovering. I was attacked, you know. Right at the front door.
I'm so sorry. Hey, now, you leave her alone. She can't help it. She's American. Essentially savage people.
I was gonna say, they're all violent.
You're not dying, you know.
It's an odd thing to say.
But then I thought, what if I was already dead? But nobody else knew, and I was walking around dead. But everybody could see and hear me. That was dreadful.
It's kind of on the nose if they're all dead now.
Then I learned the secret. I didn't even need to be sad anymore.
What's the secret?
Dead doesn't mean gone. So, you don't need to be sad.
Miss Clayton, I think I ought to be allowed a glass of wine. No, I disagree.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no on that one.
You're all having some. Anyway, Peter let me have wine
For
sometimes.
pity's sake,
No.
will we ever hear the end of Peter Quint?
They do that in France for the little
I
kids.
don't want it watered down. I want an actual bloody drink.
No!
Fuck this kid. Possessed or not.
Good night, Owen.
Good night.
Keep looking at me like that. Drop kick you.
You know, I do like that young woman.
It was creepy. The fact that she still hasn't asked like a million questions about this thing. I would have so many. Look at that thing. I would have so many questions.
Miss Clayton? Please don't move things around my dollhouse.
Have Miles or you seen Peter Quint since he left? Maybe you let him into
Sure feels like a yes.
No. Of course not. We don't let him in the house. It's not how it works.
He's around the house.
What are you looking at?
I'm sorry?
You do that a lot. You look over my shoulder. What are you looking at?
I don't know what you mean.
Mm-hmm. Do you see him? She sees him. But then he wouldn't be a figment of her imagination.
I didn't have parents growing up either. My dad died.
I was gonna say what
when I
happened to her
was about
parents.
Flora's age. And my mom
Did she go to live with
was alive.
creepy glasses dude? So I'm confused. Was she like raised by creepy glasses dude's mom and just kind of got like forced into dating him?
And even more special, we really get to choose the grown-ups that we keep in our life.
I suppose that is pretty special.
He seems normal now.
You lost somebody too.
I did.
She said she lost her dad. Pay attention, kid.
Miles, you've got some great grown-ups.
True
Some great
story.
people here to choose for your family.
True story. If Owen sticks around, obviously.
Good night.
Creepy face. No? Wasn't sure if he was gonna be like,
We're all outside. You're joining us.
cool. I love campfires. I love everything about campfires. The crackling, the heat,
Hannah, give her a bottle.
just the chilling. Yeah.
Where'd you
What's
go?
she gonna-
I'm so sorry.
Nowhere.
I been drifting lately, quite a bit, I'm afraid.
I have to light a candle.
You always hear that planning a wedding is one of the most stressful things a person can do. But you're doing great.
When does he die?
Maybe just... I don't know, I don't think we have to go so crazy with it.
If she doesn't
I
want.
thought you wanted a big...
She doesn't want to marry you, dude. Come on. Childhood sweethearts is just weird. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, easy. It's done. For a second, I thought you were going to say you didn't want to get married at all.
Wait for it. There it is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How do you still eat dinner then? Yeah, how would you just be like, yeah, you know what, can we box this up?
I should have said something sooner.
Yeah, I think...
I didn't want to hurt you or your mom.
Mom's gonna stab her.
Jesus Christ.
I just thought I was being selfish. And
Yeah, this was
I
stupid.
love you. Just not. I don't.
You, Danielle.
Yeah, I'm on his side for that. Like, I can get where she's coming from. She's doing what she needed to do. It would be dumb to go through with this. But he is totally entitled.
You've done enough!
He's gonna get out of the car and hit by a bus.
Eddie.
He's getting. I mean, that's one way out of a marriage. I thought he died in like a fire or something. It was the headlights.
Oh, I love a bonfire, I do. Reminds me of being a little girl again. Mind you, we do appreciate the adult beverages.
Oh yeah, booze has to be there. Campfires without booze is...
Used to build giant bonfires at this time of year. Talk about the people they'd lost.
That's why they call it a bonfire, isn't it?
As I was saying, that's why it's called a bonfire. From the Old English, meaning bonfire. Build a pile of old bones and burn away the shadows.
Well,
Because from here on in,
I didn't know that.
shadows get deeper.
She's still worth 10 of that man, I won't say his name. She was brilliant. She was beautiful.
Yeah, but wasn't she just there to like get a lawyer degree? I mean, granted, she might have genuinely loved the kid, so... I got whiskey in here. Come on, say his name.
No, thank you.
Come on.
It's alright.
You owe it to him.
No, you don't have to.
So,
Yeah, he does.
my mum, Margaret Sharma.
To Margaret
She
Sharma.
was 67. Except sometimes, by the end, she forgot that. Called me by my dad's name.
That's so depressing. I pray to God they find a way to fix that before I'm old. Either that or we all die in a fiery apocalypse. One of the...
How she would wink at you from across the breakfast table. And she loved me so hard. It hurt. And I miss her. She was my anchor.
This guy's crushing
And
it.
I suppose she was my burden. She seemed so small at the end.
He is just
But still
crushing this scene. To that dude. I think he's definitely going to be the painting. If you want to watch me paint that dude, stick around afterwards. He survived? No, he died. The fact that he even made it to the hospital, though. Jesus. I thought for sure he died on the fucking spot. Look at her. She's like... She feels so relieved. Like, I know she's, like, sad and hurt that her childhood friend just died, but... She has to feel... This is when it started. Mm-hmm. So I thought for sure that maybe he was just like a figment of her imagination, just like a trauma manifesting itself. But the fact that Flora keeps looking over her shoulder, I feel like Flora can see him, and I feel like he died with like so much rage that he spirited himself into a spirit. So when he did that, he was hit by the bus. I hate this lady.
Excuse me.
Why not just leave? I feel like nobody would fault you. Like, they were gonna get married tomorrow. I get it, she has to leave. I mean, that's a little weird. If she had just left, that would have been one thing, but covering up a mirror, I'd be a little bit confused.
The au pair was tired. She'd been tired for so long.
Again, I keep forgetting that Carla Gugino is narrating this. So who is Carla Gugino? I keep getting so confused by that. It's kind of cute, though. I kind of want to paint this, but
if you're alright.
I'm still giving it to
I'd
Owen.
be lied to.
Come on. Talk about it.
Yes, I told you about my fiance. We were about to break up. We had broken up. I'd broken up, I guess.
Jesus, Danny, the same day.
10 minutes. Like, same day is fucked, but like 10 minutes prior, that's way more fucked.
I'm crazy.
I think you're surprisingly sane and considerate.
She deserves happiness. Come on. Is that her first time seeing him not in a reflection? I'm confused. She's never seen him. Oh no, I lied. She turned around and he did the thing. So what's the point of the mirrors if you can just see him whenever?
Oh, hi, Danielle. You've not been answering your phones.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite.
I brought something else too. It's
His glasses. That's how she gets him.
I couldn't bear to throw them away, so I thought, please.
Okay,
Thank
of course.
I hope you know that you're still a really important part of this family.
She is never going to talk to you again. Is that why she moves to England? Makes sense. This is the day she was moving.
I actually have some stuff I need to get done.
Mm-hmm.
But
Be
I-
out, be 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 out. Where's the suitcase? Come on. Show me the suitcase.
Say you put me, Hannah Gross, in Paris. You and me while we still can.
Aww. Man, fuck that. Sleepover.
Alcohol you later.
God, even for you. Drive safe.
I know the road.
Drive safe. You guys have been chugging wine for like hours. Sleepover. Fuck that. That's creepy.
Miles?
I feel like I should turn the lights down for this last part. Spooky.
Miss Clayton.
You must go back to your room.
What the heck are you doing down here?
Come on, spooky shit.
What happened?
What's he looking at?
A creature. A creature on my bed. Do awful things. And I had bones for hands.
That sounds awful. I'm so sorry, Flora.
Okay, we're good.
That sounds like an awful dream.
I was so scared. Feeling better already.
It's a cute little
A few minutes more.
coast is clear. The footprints. I told you. Kids' footprints, my ass. I know you saw that shit. That was way creepier than like just the way the doll was like.
Talk about this in the morning.
Went out to the campfire. I would too. I mean, they're not gonna melt. I don't think they are, at least. That point. I don't know physics, so I'm just gonna assume that that's accurate. I didn't think glass would break in fire, but that's how you do it. Stare his ass down.
It's just you and me then. Hmm?
Let's talk. Cool. Turn the lights back on. How many are there in this? There's 10, right? 9. Man, I just don't know where to go with this. Like, I can't tell, because I would say that they're all dead, but the kids seem to be genuinely afraid of the creepy ghost dude, or Rebecca. So I feel like the kids are alive, and Owen just, I don't know. I can't figure it out. Like, Owen puts on such a powerful fucking scene that, like, I can't believe he'd be dead, and nothing about him seems otherworldly. Hannah's the only one that seems kind of all over the place, but there's no way that she's dead and they're alive, and I still can't figure out. Like, I was 100% certain that, no, I was like 90% certain that Glasses dude was just her trauma manifesting itself. But now that the girl can kind of look over her shoulder and see him, I don't know, way more confusing than scary. But I did hear that this season wasn't that scary, so I was just excited because I never really get into scary things. PT. From Silent Hill and Haunting of Hill House and Event Horizon.
What happened to your eyes?
Where we're going, we won't need eyes to see.
Are like the only 3 horror related things I've ever truly been like excited for. So I was super excited to be spooked out by this, but there's like 0 spooky shit. Alright, let's see. Glasses dude's mom, fucking annoying. And again, I was on his side in that whole argument, but he, like, you shouldn't, like, it was just too obvious he was gonna get hit by the bus. There's been too many in the middle of arguing gets hit by a bus scenes. I feel like they could have done that differently, but whatever. Not that big of a difference. It's not like that dude matters. But yeah, the whole childhood sweetheart thing is just weird to me. I think it's cute and all, don't get me wrong, but like at some point in the future, one of you is gonna be like, fuck, I've never even like looked at another girl before. This is just the rest of, like, no, fuck that. Granted, if that's what happened to you, best of luck to you. Sorry. But yeah, all I can think about from that scene is how good, what's his name? Owen? All I can think about is how good of a fucking actor that dude is. And I want to know his name now. Let's see. Owen Moustache Bly Manor. I have that saved on my Google. Owen Moustache Bly Manor. Rahul Kohli. I don't want to look, just in case he is dead. I don't want to see any, did you know? But yeah, so I don't understand if she can see him all over the place. I don't get what the big deal was when it comes to covering up the mirrors and shit. In that first mirror, you could see the friggin' sunbeams like blazing off that fucking thing. Of course he's gonna get through the towels. Fuck, but now I'm remembering the police chief came by and talked to all of them. Unless the police chief is alive, they're all dead, and he can see the ghosts too because the house is so powerful. I don't know. Creepy kid, wasn't that creepy? Miles. I keep forgetting and then remembering his name halfway through like talking. Miles only had the one scene where he was demanding wine, but that wasn't really creepy. It was just annoying. And at first I wasn't sure about Flora, but like they seem to be genuinely concerned for her safety. Like Flora went in and out of like, hello, how's it going? I'm the most perfectly adorable human. Don't you ever do that. Don't touch my dollhouse. But I said I was going to finish this friggin' season, and so help me God, I'm going to finish this fucking season. So I'll see you next week. Hope you enjoyed Owen by the fireplace. I'm going to try to give him his due on this one. Try to finally do a painting of Bly Manor that I don't hate. Because that dude crushed it this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this artwork from this episode. It was cool. I enjoyed making it. I do a piece of fan art for all my reactions. So if you'd like to see more artwork from different shows, check out the rest of my channel.